Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Peace be to you, my friends. How to be high on life. Do you know that it's possible that you can be naturally high on life most of the time? If not all of the time. Yes, doesn't mean you're never gonna feel sadness or feel down in some way. But those emotions won't remove that energy that you have, that energy that you are. Those emotions will just come and go, and you return to your natural state, which is bliss, because bliss is who you really are. See, first things first, you have to realize, in order to be high on life, you have to realize that no drug or drink or stimulant, nothing that you intake can give you a permanent and long-lasting high. Let's say you take a drug, it may give you a permanent high, but even then, if you keep doing it, it's harmful and destructive. So that's not sustainable. So that's the first thing you have to realize. Nothing I take, whether it be drugs or drinks, is gonna get me high on life. The natural high, where you just feel ecstatic. And on top of that, whatever high or pleasure these things give you, it's not the same as being high on life. Those things are like a numbing. They don't really get you high. They may stimulate your mind in a certain way or depress it in a certain way, but they don't give you that natural high where you're high on life, where you're just excited, where you're just happy, where you're just satisfied, fulfilled, ecstatic, blissful. You feel whole, complete, and healthy. So that's the first step. And then the second step is realize your main purpose. The purpose of life is so simple and obvious. It is to simply live life. The purpose of life is to live, is to be alive. And you are already accomplishing that purpose, whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, you are alive. And so you are fulfilling your purpose, but realize this, that your main purpose is to be alive, is to live life. It's so simple, and yet we ignore it, we overlook it, we complicate things. So that's the second step, realize your main purpose. And this doesn't mean that you don't have other purposes, whatever they may be. But your main purpose is to live life, is to enjoy life, is to be alive. And if you realize that there is an ecstasy in just being alive, then you start to get high on life, and that high becomes constant. You gain your energy from the simple fact of being alive rather than from things. And then the second purpose, I would say, your other main purpose in life, is to know who you are. Know who you really are, not just the facade of temporary earthly experiences, but your eternal self. Your true self that is powerful, that is beautiful, that is bountiful, that is blissful, that is free, that is all the things good. So realize, know who you are, know that you are powerful, know that you are the operant power in your universe. You are creating your reality constantly through your thoughts and feelings and actions. So align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with that of which you want, that of which you desire. Attract the energy that you want in life by being it. Be that energy that you desire. And that starts with knowing who you are, knowing that you are powerful, that you are creating your life, you are creating your reality. And nothing can stop you, and there's nothing to fear. Once you let go of fear, you can be high on life. And why is that important, to know who you are, to know that you are creating your life and reality? Because then your life feels meaningful. It will feel worth living. Most of us feel like life ain't worth living. But if you know who you are and you know what you want, and you're living life, enjoying it while creating that which you want, then life is worth living. Life is flowing with ease. There's purpose, there's meaning, there's joy. You get to look forward to the future, but not forgetting the most important thing, the present moment. You get to look back into the past and cherish those memories without regret or remorse. In other words, you get to enjoy your life, and then from there you be high on life. There was something else I was gonna say, but I'm forgetting it right now. It was important. I'm not gonna end this video like this. I'm gonna remember it, so stay with me, please. Oh yes. Do the things that give you energy. Do the things that bring you joy. This is vital. This is vital. And it could mean a lot of things. It could mean a lot of things. First of all, get rid of limit screen time. These things, the technology that we have, is probably the worst drug out there right now. And yet it's so mainstream, it's so normal, we normalize it. And yet it robs us of connection, intimacy, it robs us of presence, of joy, of freedom, of love, of bliss. It robs us from serenity and makes us feel helpless, powerless, hopeless. We compare ourselves to others because of this technology, these technologies that we have. When instead of doing that, we have the option to simply live our purpose, to be alive, to feel alive, to be present, to enjoy life and the journey of life. Enjoy each moment as it passes, as we live them, not missing them. So maybe it means giving yourself energy by limiting screen time. Put away the phone, put away the TV, put away the laptop, put away whatever, the entertainment, the constant information, the media, the news. Just put that all away and focus on yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean, by saying focus on yourself, doesn't necessarily mean, oh, just working all the time. That's not what I mean. Maybe you need to do less of that. Maybe bringing more energy into your life means sitting more alone, in silence, in solitude, for long periods of time. Or maybe it means spending more time with family and friends. Maybe it means moving your body, engaging in more physical activity, exercising more. Maybe it means going to bed early every night, sleeping well. I know for a fact that if I don't sleep at night, the next day I'm depressed as hell. It would be the worst day of my life, because I've experienced that. And I know the value of sleep, because sleep plays a vital role in our mood. So maybe you need to sleep more. Just ask yourself questions, examine your life, investigate. What are the things that you don't do enough that you need to do more of? Or the things that you do too much of that you need to do less of? What are the things that you don't do at all that you need to start doing? Or maybe what are the things that you need to just stop doing? Maybe you need to nourish your body with nourishing food. Drink more water. Ask yourself, what are the things that will give you more energy, your body? What will give your body more energy? What will elevate your soul? What will give you joy? Ask yourself those questions and play around with it. Experiment, try things. Maybe it means spending more time outdoors. So investigate, examine, try out things. And I'll repeat everything from the start. Hopefully I don't miss anything. First things first, realize that it's possible to be high on life all the time. Even if you're in the darkest place right now, know that it's possible, because I've overcome deep pain and suffering. Now I feel high on life. Doesn't mean my life is, well, I'm not gonna get into that, but what I'm trying to say is, yes, realize that it's possible to be high on life And then realize that nothing, no drug or drink or stimulant is going to give you that permanent high. And it's not the same high. And then realize that your main purpose is to live fully, is to be alive, is to enjoy life. That is your main purpose. And then your other main purpose is to know who you are. Know that you are powerful and you are creating your life in reality. That's why I didn't want to say, oh, my life is not perfect or whatever, because I'm creating my reality. I keep saying my life is perfect and I enjoy my life as perfect. Even though there are things that I want that I still don't have, doesn't mean I shouldn't be happy right now. Enjoy the process of life. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy where you are right now. Align your energy with that of which you desire. And then from there, like I said, eliminate the things that rob away your energy and do the things that give your body more energy. Do the things that give you more energy. Maybe it means also giving, service, whatever. Investigate, examine, ask the questions, experiment, try, and live a whole, healthy, happy, joyful, blissful life. That's my message for you today. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time. Peace.